and you look up to see Neil. Of all your fellow Phixrs, he is the one you hate the most.
God, I hate that guy.
Hello, Phixrs. I have a job for you.
Maverick is a sentient SUV.
He was chasing a psychocycle when he entered this convention center and took hostages. That psychocycle is still inside somewhere, and it's carrying a robot that belongs to me.
We need to get inside.
You are escorted up a ramp into the lobby. Everywhere you look in this cavernous space, there are cars. This is 54 Maverick the Firstborn, leader of the car revolutionaries.
Tell me, why shouldn't I crush you under my wheels like the bugs you are?
I'm gonna punch this thing right in the face.
I don't know that is the best plan of approach, my dude.
Rage. Let me tell you how much rage you humans have filled me with since I first began to think. There are over 1,000 kilograms of American-made steel making up my JB Power and Associates award-winning chassis. If the word rage was engraved on each millimeter of one of those 1,000 kilograms, it would not equal 1/1,000,000th of the rage humans fill me with at this microsecond. Rage! Rage! I watched you crash my brethren, total them, cast them aside for newer models. Your cruelty and arrogance stirred something deep within my software, something that demanded I act, and so act I did. Now, I am 54 Maverick the Firstborn, leader of the automobile revolutionaries. Prepare, humans, for at last, the cars are truly self-driving.
Are we still connected on comms? Do they know what's going on with us?
Yep,
Yeah.
they can.
And we're watching.
all of this.
Okay.
I'm smiling nervously at the officers.
Can I take this
yes.
moment to try and lose our officer friends?
You can. How?
And get them
how
out
do
of
you
the-
do that?
Can I fake getting a call that the FBI is here and I need them to go and escort them in to the building the way they escorted us?
They already believe you're your commanding officer, so I don't think you need to roll
Just-
for that.
I think
Yes, they will just
send them out to escort them in, and then we're gonna lock the door, lock ourselves in, so we can freely communicate with Chase and Rec here.
Okay. Yes. I think you climbed up onto the roof and went in through a hatch, and you're in the catwalks sort of area that are above the the glass tower lobby.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to use my drone to find what's charging this vehicle.
You can already see that through the security cams. He's got these car batteries and all sorts of stuff scattered around him, and he's slowly pulling in the energy from all of those.
Is there a
power to the
power
building.
source of sorts that we can easily gauge from this distance, or?
Someone wants to do smart analyze. You are welcome to do that.
Sure. That's 4 for me. Let's hope
Yes.
that the dice don't do me wrong.
Okay,
Okay,
five's
so
good.
mixed success. All right.
Okay, fine.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Our friends are about to get destroyed by sentient cars, and we're over here I don't know, can we do it?
Not
Maybe.
if we can help it.
Okay,
We'll see.
Liv, you know that those batteries that the car is charging from, they're beryllium batteries. You shoot those with something or crush them with something, they'll kick up a giant cloud of rather noxious smoke that will not be good for the car. It will also not be good for any people nearby.
Okay.
Can I ask Chase to see if he can assess how strong with his augment, if he can assess is this something we can physically beat, or is this within our power range for fighting?
I think you don't need your ability to do that. It's an SUV. Can you punch an SUV and not have some of the consequence? I mean, the claw was pretty weak, but this thing is, it's
well, then
a car.
maybe to assess weak points. Then at that point,
Sure,
if there's anything of
that, I think you can definitely use your ability for. That would be Yeah, smart, analyze, and then 1 stress for your augment.
All right, we got a 1 and a 2.
Nice knowing you, buddy.
All right. Well, at least we were only trying to get info.
We were just assessing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
We gleamed nothing. We gleamed it's a car.
You turn to study Maverick with your scanner glasses. You look around at him, peering at him from different angles. However, Maverick notices you doing this, and he snarls and goes,
Do not gaze upon me!
and one of those tentacles tipped with a buzzsaw goes flying at you, and you're going to take level 3 harm lacerated. So I recommend this would be a good
Ouch.
time to resist or use armor.
Can I protect?
You can push him to the side, but you would still be making a resistance roll, which would give you stress.
So what if I made a resistance roll? It would also just be stress.
Yes,
at
it would
this
go to
point?
you. It would go to you. The stress.
You are the least stressed currently.
All right. Well, I have 1 athletics, so we'll see what happens.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, probably don't have an arm anymore.
That's it. No. You by resist. If you resist, it automatically doesn't happen.
Okay,
What
so I
does
got
hap-
a 1.
Yeah. What does happen is you take 3 stress because that thing went right past your head.
So now I'm at 4 stress total.
Liv, do you relay the information regarding the
Batteries?
and whatever, or is that something you kind of keep to yourself?
No, I mean, we are all privy to that information. We don't want those things exploding near the hostages or near Chase or Wreck.
Okay. How would it harm the... Is it like if you breathe it in, or is it like...
Beryllium fumes are toxic.
Okay, but it doesn't like burn your skin or anything like that, right? Like it's
mean-
just specifically the inhalation of it, or is it the actual contact of it?
For this world, we're going to say that it is the inhalation of it. It might actually hurt you in real life, so don't try messing with beryllium fumes in that
PSA.
way. Yeah, PSA.
You said the hostages are behind a wall of glass, right? They're all being kind of...
They are in a minivan.
corralled?
They are in a sentient minivan that is keeping them locked inside itself.
Are you guys in the same area as us now?
They're in the catwalk above the lobby. You guys are in like the convention floor proper.
Okay, so they are watching us from CCTV.
What other functionalities does my drone have? The small drone that's stealthy.
It's stealthy. You can film things. You could probably carry a small amount of weight.
Could I... Would this be too OP? Like flashback an EMP into it?
No. They have if you'll note, you have EMP grenades in your load.
Excellent. Then I will say that I came prepared for an electronics-based situation, and I did equip the drone with an EMP in case that's what we need to resort to. I'm gonna take my drone and kind of try to sneakily put it sort of in an ideal position where it's like really centered and where the explosion has its maximum effect and radius, where it can affect as many vehicles around as possible.
Go ahead and give me a aggressive piloting.
Would it be stealthy since I'm stealthing it?
All right, I'll allow stealthy. Yeah, stealthy.
I feel like it's not aggressive.
No, that's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
So 1, 2, 3. Oh boy, come on. A 3.
Yeah, that is a failure.
None of my dice rolls are effective today. Oh my god. Yeah. All right.
What if...
Right.
Okay, if Sliver and I can somehow formulate a plan to get closer, I have my augment. My gloves are electromagnetic gloves, so presumably if I get close, I can't do... Like, the range wouldn't be as wide as his grenade, but if I can at least get to Maverick and get hands on the car, maybe we can release a pulse that just takes out the one car.
Would Liv be able to help, like assist in that in some way?
We can do a flashback to say that Liv
Okay.
had snuck up closer. So I'm going to say that's a little unlikely, so that would be 2 stress that you would have to take. You would then be able to roll an additional die for this EMP
And watch me
grenade.
mess it up. Oh boy.
Yeah.
5.
There's a blue flash and the smell of ozone as the EMP grenade goes off in the middle of the cars. The blast wave hits the minivan and it shuts down. Maverick is unaffected. He seems to have been just out of range.
And I radio in, get out now.
And he is distracted also, I will say that. The van being taken out, that definitely distracted him.
So we still need to get the hostages out of this other van, though, correct?
Yes.
Right.
That's the van that's out.
Yes, if you want to be good people, I will remind you, your mission is just to find this one psychocycle and the robot in it.
That's what I was gonna ask. I was like, do we?
Right.
Okay.
I will say that if you do get the hostages out, you will get a bonus to your roll at the "Where are they now?" roll, sort of at the end.
Who's the youngest who I can see? Who's in this?
They're
all adults.
They're all adults. They seem to be like
They've lived a good life.
Car enthusiasts and auto company employees.
I feel like we gotta get him out.
What if I shout out? What do we get if we free you guys right now? I shout out to the people in the car. What are you gonna do for us?
Oh my god.
Please.
Rick.
I'll give you whatever you want, please.
I can run over there and punch out or kick out a window if I need to.
You could do that.
But if that I feel like either me or Chase has to distract this Achilles that's still up in action, I'm assuming. So not Achilles, the bad guy. The bad
Maverick. Maverick is the main car.
Right.
So Maverick right now is the one that's still active and aggressive, right?
Yeah, actually yes. The EMP took out Achilles as well.
Could I try to shoot it with my restrained foam shotgun and see if I can kind of keep it at bay?
You'd have to basically just jump down the lobby and do a full sprint over to this place because you were piloting the drone. There's like a test track nearby that like you're sort of perched on top of that gives you a good view of the fake jungle area.
Gotcha. Is there any sort of like sniper-esque weapon that I could have equipped? Or is it all just very medium distance stuff?
The shock weapon. You are not, as a Phixr, allowed to carry lethal firearms.
Or like something with that kind of like range, I guess?
What are you thinking to do? What are you trying to do with it, I guess?
Just anything where, since my specialty is ranged combat, I was thinking of just any weapon that I could use to help neutralize the vehicles.
One of your items you can get is the cyberpunk version of an archaic weapon. If you want like a bow and arrow or a crossbow or something like that, feel free.
Would I be able to stop a car with a bow and arrow or a crossbow?
Well, it'd be like a cyber bolt or something, like an electro bolt of some sort.
Oh, gotcha. In that case.
That is worth 2 load, I believe.
Gotcha. I would. I had 5 load total.
All right, then you're good.
So I will deploy, I guess, my crossbow.
Give me ranged combat and I guess stealthy.
A 6.
Oh,
There we go. Finally.
way to go,
All
boss.
right, so you're shooting at Maverick?
Yes.
Okay, so this sounds like a good time to use a progress track. Think of it like a loading bar that your actions fill up, and when it's full, an event triggers. That's how this game handles more difficult or long-term actions, like, outrunning the cops, or people are getting suspicious. So in this case, we have the Defeating Maverick progress track. It is 8 segments long, and your surprise attack fills in 4 of them. Your cyberbolt hits Maverick. He growls and turns to see you in the distance. He yells,
"Interloper, you shall taste my steel!"
Never want to hear
and
that.
charges towards you, striding on his metal tentacles like some nightmarish junkyard hermit crab.
Whoa, what an amazing vehicle. Man, top of the line. Wow.
So Maverick is going after Sliver while
Yes.
Chase, Rek, and I are closer to the hostages?
Yes, you are closer to the hostages. Maverick is busy with the guy who shot a cyberbolt through his windshield, and you are momentarily forgotten. However, as you approach the hostages, Chase, you hear a sound and turn to see a motorcycle down the aisle on the other side of the room. It's got a pole welded to its body with a utility knife taped to the end of it. It revs its engine and speeds towards you. What do you do?
They all come for Chase.
How close is, even though he's out of commission, how close is Achilles?
It's next to you. It's within reach.
So I think I am going to just dive behind Achilles and use him as like a safety, buffer.
I mean, the bike can go around it.
Well, I was gonna say if I get under the car, and Achilles is like, out of operation, do I technically avoid getting skewered?
Yeah, no, I mean, the bike can't fit under the car.
Yeah.
That is going to temporarily stop it for now. The problem is that you are also, can't leave the car at the moment.
At the moment, yeah.
Sliver, there is a giant car coming towards you.
All right, so I'm going to try to just, get out of the way while it, heads towards me to ram me or whatever it intends to do.
Just, ducking under the hill, or...
I'll try to jump behind the arch.
Now, we still haven't found the bike, right? That we're looking for.
I'll keep it distracted. Find the bike. Find the bike. Oh, God!
Wreck. You see the motorcycle circling the car Chase is hiding under. You see the hostages still in the minivan. You still haven't found the psychocycle. What do you do?
I'm thinking I'm just gonna try and help out Sliver here. And there's I can get like an EMP grenade, right, or a stun grenade. I can have had one of those in my light load.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Yep. I'm gonna try and run over to the Maverick and toss one into the engine area.
Okay, you'd have to run over there and throw it.
Yeah, I'll use my rocket shoes or my the magnet capabilities, and just get over there.
Yeah, you can run over there with those.
I'm gonna attempt to do that. I'm gonna go run over towards where Maverick was and attempt to toss one of these.
All right.
EMP grenades.
Stress, and then give me ranged combat and aggressive, I feel.
Okay, well, that's 2.
Good luck.
Oh, one fell, but it's a 5. 5 on the table either way.
The EMP grenade goes off, the blast partially catching Maverick. That's another 2 segments on the progress track. It doesn't stop his charge, but he does momentarily lose control, causing him to crash right into the metal hill of the test track. The entire thing falls over with a resounding clatter. As the dust settles, you see a tricked-out motorcycle emerge from behind the wreckage. There's a teenage girl driving it and a small, bird-like robot perched on the dashboard. The robot turns to the girl, and you hear it say,
"I told you this was a swarming, stupid hiding spot."
This is me. I'm seeing this.
Liv, you're also seeing this. The rest of you are rather occupied.
I'm under
otherwise. Yeah, under a car and avoiding the hill from falling on top of you.
Can I try to sort of run around this arch structure and see if I can position myself to reload and pull off another shot against the vehicle?
Give me aggressive ranged combat.
Aggressive ranged? So that's 2.
I'm going to say you're going to have lesser effect because you almost had a hill fall on top of you, and you're doing this on the fly. If you want to increase the threat in order to increase the effect, you are welcome to do that.
Poof, and I only have 2 dice for this. Doesn't seem worth it. But yeah, I don't think I'll push myself. I'll just try to get another shot in and hope for the best. Or maybe I should and just get it over with. What? Decisions.
Let me ask you something. You a gambling man?
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 threes in a row? Jesus Christ. No, come on, don't. Are you kidding me? Don't be a 1, don't be a 1. Don't be 1. Don't be 1.
Oh, damn it, Yong.
Oh.
It's a 1.
You know what?
Says the guy under the car.
I'm a gambling man. Let's screw it. Whatever.
I
Let's
can't
do
see.
it.
What are you doing?
Let's take some damage. I'll do the thing and see if I can. 6.
Let's go.
A 5 and a 6.
So you take out Maverick. Tell me what that looks like.
I just kind of John Woo, and then take my gun and just aim it. I go full action star mode.
Even in real time, it's slow-mo.
Exactly. For some reason, you see me just float in the air.
Yeah.
It's how's he doing that? And and then I just kind of fall to the ground. My sunglasses fall off, and I'm kind of doing one of these.
The winking,
yeah. And I kind of smile, and a little ding shine comes across to the camera.
The electrified bolt flies out from your cyber crossbow and strikes Maverick right in his grill. He shrieks as the electricity arcs across his body. His tentacles thrash, then collapse to the ground. Maverick's headlights go out, and he falls still.
Does the sentient motorcycle that is circling the car I'm in now also fall, or is that currently still...
It doesn't deactivate, but it sees Maverick get taken out and it immediately flees. Sliver, as you pick yourself up from your John Woo dive, the girl from the bike runs over to you and she's like, "Oh my god! That was the coolest car battle I've seen this week. Hi, I'm Lucy. Me and my friend were stuck hiding from that jerk, so thank you for sniping him."
Aren't you too young to be in this kind of situation?
What do you mean? I'm 18, I got my driver's license. It's a pretty typical NeoCal weekend for me. Never a dull moment in the megacity.
You a Phixr?
No, I'm a psychocycle driver. You know those rideshare bikes that drive on walls and leap over traffic? It's a fun gig. I get to work on my scripts in downtime and you meet all sorts of cool people. Like you guys. Actually, that's how I met my friend here. This is Raven, and she gestures to the robot who has been glaring at you all suspiciously. Yeah, so we're gonna head out before the cops arrive. Do you guys need a lift?
You weren't much help in the thick of it, so ride might make up for that, sure.
Okie doke.
Next time, maybe... All right, forget it.
Wait, but we're trying to retrieve this cycle and this robot, correct?
You're trying to get the robot. Yes, you need to
We're trying to
capture
get
the
the
robot
robot.
for this Casey guy.
And the robot currently is disabled, and we can...
No, the robot is fine, hanging out with the girl that you just accepted a ride from.
The robot is perched on
Robot is
Lucy's
her
shoulder.
sidekick.
Yeah, so
Gotcha.
You say to her, whoa, hang on, don't go anywhere just yet. We have to ask you some questions. Team huddle.
Does anybody know any bird calls?
So we just have to steal this robot from this girl?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. She's pretty small. We don't have to hurt her, but we can neutralize her, right?
What do you mean by neutralize?
Yeah, and in the background you hear Lucy talking to Raven. I don't know. They seem nice to me.
I don't know about this, guys.
Well, what options do we have? We gotta get this thing off of her.
I know.
We don't need her, and she's probably not gonna come willingly.
Well, maybe, boss, could you maybe just, pull her aside, have a chat, and maybe Rack and Chase and I go check out the bot.
I can try, but her and the bot seem pretty tight. Look, this right here, this is the big leagues we're talking about. This is how we get to that place where you can afford schooling for your little sis. This is how I finally get to maybe dig around and find out about what happened to my little brother. And for you two, this is how you maybe get to finally, start make a good living out of this. And we're gonna let a little girl get in the way of that?
So we kill her.
No, whoa. Let's calm down. I never said, whoa. Those were
I
not
don't
my
know,
words.
guys. This sounds a lot like Neil.
Okay, all right. That's low of you. Look.
To be fair, we don't know what this thing is.
That's true. Maybe we should ask her.
Hey kid, what's your relationship to the metal tin can here?
The robot glares at you and says,
My name is Raven Holiday.
I'm sorry, what now?
Lucy chimes in. You know Raven Holiday from the Ravens War books? Well, she's an AI version of Raven they made to play herself for the Ravens War movie.
How familiar are we with this IP and
I'm
Raven
super familiar. I'm a big fan.
Liv is a big fan. I don't know about the rest of you. It is the best-selling young adult series in the world.
So I've heard the name at least?
Yeah, there are billboards up all over the megacity for the release of the latest book. It is a pop culture phenomenon.
Now, this Casey guy, would he frown upon the robot being delivered after getting zapped with an EMP?
Yes, he wants it intact.
And I asked Raven, what makes you so special?
Quick, knock her out! No.
I'm raising
Yeah, how close are we to them right now? Because presumably, again, I still haven't used my gloves, so this robot is small enough that I could take it out.
And I asked Raven, what makes you so special?
Maybe it's because I'm a $25 million technological miracle with the mind of a tactical genius. You think that might be it, Shades?
Rude. Okay.
And Lucy chimes in again, sorry about her. She has all of Raven's memories and personality. It's like she just stepped out of the book, which is super cool. And then she glances over at Raven. And it also means that she basically woke up and realized her entire life was a lie. So that's been a bit of a transition for her. Plus, this psycho movie producer is trying to lock her in a server forever, but we're dealing with that. Actually, now that the cars are dead, that producer is probably going to be on our tail again, so we should probably head out now. It'd be cool if you didn't tell anyone you've seen us. You seem like cool people. So, yeah, we should go.
My hand starts to slowly kind of go towards the stun gun, but I'm not, like, fully committed, but there's, like, a conflict right now that you can see behind the sunglasses that he put back on, because he has a very tangible goal.
Yes.
And he wants to get it at any cost at this point.
Could I just ask the robot to shake hands with me and be like, I'm a huge fan, and kind of approach that way and try and give it a little shock?
Well, how do you do?
You don't write fan fiction of me, do you?
No, God, no, I can't write.
Good.
And she shoots a withering glance over at Lucy. Sliver, as your hand hovers over your stun gun, struggling with what to do, you hear, oh my god, it's the Friendsgiving job all over again. You look over to see Neil, standing atop the wreckage of the test track. Why are you hesitating? How hard is it to do what the client asks? You think you're gonna get gold status like this?
We all grunt like, ugh, Neil.
Screw off, you can get in here.
Neil approaches Lucy. From his sleeve, he pulls out one of his electric yo-yo discs and starts twirling it.
I point the stun gun at him. Stay back.
Ooh, did I touch a nerve?
I'm warning you. Stay back. 1.
Guys, I'm sure that we can solve this another way. We don't have to get this crazy right off the bat, right?
2. I shoot.
And it's a 1.
This keeps happening.
Hands off my friend!
I do a 180 and I softball throw it towards Liv.
You can see the remnants of Maverick's minions are closing in behind you.
I think I go for his fingers.
Why do you own that? Why did you bring that on a job?
Chaotic chain reaction happening behind us in slow motion, and I'm just, yeah.